Hey everyone, it's 604 Comics here. Don't rub your eyes, this is what you're seeing. It's Uncanny Avengers issue number 4. Thankfully, this issue was kept on track because after reading it, I have to say that I really enjoyed this issue a lot. At the end of issue number 3, we saw that Thor was under the control of Red Skull and his psychic powers, and that is how we begin this issue, issue number 4. Thor is fighting off with Scarlet Witch, and this issue, Scarlet Witch is beast. She takes on Thor and messes him up, and Havoc joins in and helps her out and fights off Thor. And I really liked how Scarlet Witch was being portrayed in this issue a lot. We also see that Red Skull is still trying to control everyone around him, especially he's trying to control Captain America and make him see what he wants him to see, point out that the America that he's fighting for is not the America that he wants. It's not going to be this happy America that he's fighting for and he thinks will end up once all the bad stuff has been taken care of. And instead, Red Skull tries to make it obvious to Captain America that he's fighting for an America that's already destroyed. And that was a really good part of this issue, that control that Red Skull's trying to influence over Captain America. But as we all know, Captain America is just too strong and he's not going to easily succumb to this propaganda that Red Skull is trying to spit out. So he goes and beats him down and knocks out a tooth out of Red Skull's mouth. Didn't even notice that. And just when Captain America thinks that he's got him, Red Skull escapes, and that's the last of that we see of him in this issue. I jumped over a few parts in here, but meanwhile, in the battle in New York, I want to point out this one. As you all know, this is that infamous cover with Wolverine. Personally, I didn't think that they needed to throw this in here, but I guess whatever works to sell comics. And then here we see that after Red Skull has disappeared, all the citizens of New York, they are no longer under his mind control, and they see that they've caused all this death and destruction, and they're all distraught. But the Uncanny Avengers tell them that this isn't on you. You were all under the control of Red Skull. He's the real villain in all of this, so don't place all this blame on yourself. And that is, I guess, how the world comes to appreciate the Avengers and mutants working together as the Uncanny Avengers. And we see that with this little newspaper article here. We also see in the aftermath that somewhere in this issue, Rogue was shot, so that's why she's laying up in the hospital. Scarlet Witch tries to come and make amends, but Rogue is still of the notion that she's no good, she's dangerous, and the only reason she's on this team is because that's what Charles wants, and to make sure that Scarlet Witch doesn't do anything crazy. So, like I said, I really like this issue a lot because it had a really good ending, and I liked how Scarlet Witch was being portrayed. And the team finally came together, and they were all fighting against Red Skull. And then, if that's not enough, this ending here, we also see that 3 months from now, it looks like, I would say these are some of the events that are going to be happening after Age of Ultron. And I guess this is like a teaser of some sorts. And we see that that wasn't the last that we saw of the Red Skull. We see that Red Skull's in this armor type of thing, and that also wasn't the last that we saw of Professor Xavier, because here he is with his skull cut off, and that is going to be interesting. I really enjoyed this issue a lot, and it's not in danger of being dropped from my list now, but now at least we know that there's something to look forward to, and we know that the Red Skull is going to be coming back. So, Uncanny Avengers, surprisingly to me, I didn't think I would like this issue that much, but I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. Really enjoyed it. It really wrapped up the first arc of the Uncanny Avengers series, and hopefully it doesn't get delayed too much, but I think I've already seen that issue number 6 and number 7 have been delayed by a couple of weeks. I know John Cassaday's not doing the art for some of the future issues, so hopefully it won't get delayed too much. But that's my review, a little bit longer than usual, but hope you appreciated that, and let me know in the comments what you thought about this issue. Thank you for watching. Take care, guys.